But if you don't happen to know who I am, I'm Judy Cooper. I'm the Executive Director at the Chamber of Commerce, and I want to welcome you to the Gordonsville Visitor Center. It's been a while since we were out here. We're excited about being here. I want to thank Debbie, Bob, David, where's David hiding, for hosting. And special shout out to Miss Janet for all of the refreshments here. She made them with her own two little hands, and they're fabulous. So please, everybody, be sure to thank Janet for the food. So this is a very informal event tonight. We've got just a couple of little things we want to talk about, but before I do anything, I'm going to turn it over to our town officials, for David, Debbie, Bob, Emily. Any of you have anything in particular you want to talk about? So the floor is yours.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll let Mayor go. Debbie's voice is gone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, there's not a long speech. I just welcome you to Gordonsville. You know, it's a great little town. The more you get to know it, the more you'll like it. We love to host people, not just to get a few more bucks in the coffers, but we like to see people. It's exciting to be downtown and see lots of people walking down the sidewalks. It really is. And so just come and visit. And if I could just get people in every shop, because when they get in the shops, they always go, my goodness, this is such a nice shop. I had no idea. I heard it was all antique stores downtown Gordonsville. I heard it was all upscale, but these prices are the same or lower than they are everywhere else I go. So preconceptions, funny thing, they're almost always wrong. Shouldn't they be half right? Almost always wrong. Come check us out for yourself. Go into the shops. They're lovely shops, well priced, and you can have a lovely day and get something to eat, and you'll have a great time. Spend time in Gordonsville. Glad you're here tonight.
What I appreciate it.
That's called my chamber speech.
I like it. What I appreciate about Gordonsville is the same thing that I appreciate about Orange, and it's getting better. It's walkable.
Yes.
You can walk around downtown and you don't feel like you're uncomfortable having to look over your shoulder like you have to do in so many of the larger towns / cities. So
Right.
I appreciate it.
And even a couple of years ago, to help the walkability, we doubled the width of the sidewalks. We have bump outs. So rather than have to walk across 26 feet to cross Main Street, you have to take 4 big steps from the walkout to the walkout. So it's we slow traffic down and we widen the sidewalks, and so it is for the pedestrians. It's not for traffic. Traffic has to deal with us. We don't have to deal with them.
That's so good.
That's greatly appreciated. So that was really what I had in store for tonight, was just to let people chit chat a little bit. Since we have a kind of a nice little room here and people can do it, let's go around the room a little bit. Everybody have an opportunity, talk a little bit about who you are, what business you represent, if you represent a business, you know, any of that. So I'll start with Pat just because he's right here and I can pick on him. So.
Thanks, Jamie. My name is Pat McAloon. My wife and I run the Holiday House in downtown Orange. I'm going to put on my Rotary hat and thank Gordonsville for being in the Orange Christmas parade again this year, and invite everybody who is also in the room to be in the parade as well. I'm looking forward to everybody coming out. Thank you very much.
I'm Beata, and I'm at Cavallo Gallery, and I do custom framing. I do a lot of different things, actually. Also do restoration, and one day I'm going to have to do a little thing about all the different things that I do in my shop, because I don't think anybody really knows.
I'm sure I know.
And I expanded last year to open a gift shop and gallery on the other side. That's going really well, and so now I wear even more hats.
Write up a paragraph and send me, and I'll post it on my Facebook page, and then a few hours and more people will know about it.
There we go.
Yeah, we're all hiding in our shops.
That's okay. Denise?
Hi, I'm Denise Thompson with Cooper's Cooking and Catering, Gordonsville, born and raised. We are located at 12399 James Madison Highway over in the DMV. You may see me.
Awesome.
Rocking chair.
Kim, you got anything you want to talk about?
So I'm Kim, and I'm from Orange, and my business is Missy Minnie's Sweet Treats. And I used to have a brick and mortar, but now I'm home based. Reach me out on social media, Missy Moody's Sweet Treats.
Awesome. Mr. Shell?
Yes, my name is Forney Show. I'm brand new to the chamber, just last month.
I own Pan Piper Travel. I've been in the travel business for 23 years. I do any kind of travel across the street, around the world. Cruises, river cruises, ocean cruises, land tours anywhere in the world. I just sent somebody to New Zealand, Australia, and Fiji as an example of some of the tours I do. I think it's, I like to think of myself as doing home visits. Now, we don't have to do a home visit, come to my place, meet for coffee, but I think that's the important part about travel as a travel agent. I used to work, when I started out, I worked for an agency, and if you walked in and said you want to do a Caribbean cruise, they'd reach up, take the catalog, and say, here, this is what you need. I never understood how they knew, because it's impossible to know. When somebody comes to me to do a trip, we sit down and we talk about why they're traveling, where they want to go, what do they like, what don't they like, and we go from there. So
Custom designed, not a package.
yeah, exactly,
Awesome.
exactly. Somebody mentioned, is the internet a competition? The answer is no. When the internet came along, lots of people switched to the internet, but those people are all coming back now for a number of reasons. But I think the personal service is part of it. So.
There we go.
Hi.
Which hat are you wearing tonight, Danny?
Well, I'll just share everything. So I'm Danny Rivera, and I live in the town of Orange. And I am, I'm with the Chamber of Commerce on the board of directors, but I also am a community organizer, and I have a youth civic group called Just Orange. And what we do is we teach young people how to become civically engaged. And so we help them to build relationships with their local elected officials, candidates running for offices, share with them information about voter registration and how they can become civically engaged and affect change in their community even before they're able to vote. So currently we're working on this huge project of a very ambitious project. We're trying to get a skate park installed in the town of Orange. And the young people have created or helped create a proposal to the town council that they just presented to the town council on September 18th. And so because of that, the town is encouraged and inspired to start looking at the property that the young people have identified as public property in our town. And they're going to look at that property to see if it's a viable piece of property for this vision to come to life. And so the kids are a part of this entire process. And we've partnered Just Orange with the Avis Beasley Community Outreach Group. And I think Miss Winky, Christy Beasley is very close to us, yes. And I would love to have an opportunity to talk to you later. But she has helped, she has partnered with us on this endeavor because we're just a youth civic group, so we don't have the capability to write grants and apply for those types of things. But Christy has graciously and believes in what we're doing with the young people and also has similar dreams for the young people of Orange County. She decided to partner with us so that she can help us through her organization to apply for grants and get the funding, because the kids and I intend to raise the entire cost of the installation of the skate park, which is $500,000. So she's gonna help us to do that. So that's like the short.
Awesome.
And then I'm a mom and a wife and all that other stuff, and I have a regular job and all that stuff. But this is my dream. Thank you.
Somebody once said, if you want something done, ask a busy person. So,
Yeah.
There we go. Jess, can you do a selfie and tell
Oh, I'm excited that I'm holding the camera and not going to be on it. I'm Jess Fazeri, for anybody who doesn't already know me. I own Painted Orange over on Caroline Street. I'm a dual chamber member now. My second business has also joined the chamber, Local Link. It's a dedicated pop-up space. So if you have a home-based business or something that does vendor fairs and things like that, you don't have your own storefront, I am offering space for people to come in and have that. in my space. And then I'm also on the board for the museum, for the Historical Society, for the Chamber, and there's like 7 other ones, I think. So the one thing I did want to tell y'all, for those of you who have family that has been in Orange for a long time, this coming Saturday at the Historical Society, we are having a document scanning event. I'm really excited about this event. We're going to make it at least annual. We are inviting members of the community. You do not have to be a member of the Historical Society to come and bring any documents that you may have. So pictures, family Bibles, letters, anything that has a historical significance to Orange or a familial history. Bring it in. We will scan and digitize it for you and give you those copies back. And then we are keeping a copy of it at the Historical Society so that when people are doing research on their family, on the community, on those things, we have a much richer history and we can make more connections for them based on the history that you have provided. So if you or someone you know has those kinds of things, bring them in. We're very excited to see what the community has to offer, any of that kind of stuff. So that, I think, is all of the stuff that I'm supposed to say and talk about. Yes.
There you go.
Good evening. I'm Michael Adam. I'm with Blossman Propane. We're right across the street there, or Blossman Gas, so we're all things propane in this world. My roots go back real long here. I've been here about 30 days now, and this is my first chamber event, but very impressed with this town and the whole area, so yeah, glad to be here.
Welcome. We
Thank
appreciate you.
I'm Missy Bowler. I'm with Partners First Federal Credit Union. I run the Orange branch. We're a full service credit union. We're very community involved. And we have a great certificate rate right now, 9 months at 4.85%.
Awesome.
Right. And I'm Nicole Morgan, also with Partners First Federal Credit Union, right next door here, and we do the same thing. So I'm the branch manager. I will say we are somewhat new to this location, moved there in 2020, but been in Gordonsville almost 35 years, so we've been here for a while.
Awesome.
That's me.
Thank you for being here. Debbie, you want to try it?
I'll try it. I can't project, but I'll try. I'm Debbie Kendall, the town manager, and it's very wonderful to see all of you here today. We couldn't be who we are without the partnership of the Chamber, so I really thank you for all of that. Thank you for coming to Gordonsville. Thank you for including Gordonsville and increasing our visibility in the Chamber community. That's fantastic. We welcome it and we're trying to be a part of it. No, thank you so much. As the mayor mentioned, we have a lot of fantastic shops in our downtown, and there is something for everyone. So I hope that even if you can't maybe enjoy them today because they may not all be open, I hope you'll come back and visit. It's a lovely stroll up and down the street, and there are lots of places now to eat. So come on back. We look forward to hosting you again. And thank you again for being here today.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Emily Wingy, Gordonsville Town Council. Again, we welcome you chamber members and family and friends that are here today. We're just so happy that you decided to come into this wonderful town of Gordonsville. So thank you for being here. And to piggyback on the event for Saturday, good coverage on Channel 29.
Thank you.
So
Thank
you.
you.
Look good, and I'm so happy. It caught my attention, and I said, "Oh my!"
It's always nice when I'm coherent.
It
So.
is, yes, indeed. And just to piggyback, also on Saturday the 28th, the Orange County Historical Society banquet, Eclipse banquet,
Yes,
is
yes.
on the 28th at Orange County High School.
Yes.
Reception at 4:30, the banquet is at 5:30. So we invite you all to come. If you want a ticket, let me know tonight and I can pass the word on. You know, which is so wonderful. We were hoping for 150 people to attend, and as of 12 o'clock today, we have our 159 people.
Nice.
So
Very good.
we're excited
Very
about
good.
that.
Yes.
So we're just so happy
Very
again that
good.
you're here and being a part of Gordonsville. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm Teresa Lewis, Gordonsville Town Council. This is several trips around, and I'm here now. And I have enjoyed some of the other events years back that the Chamber has done. Had a really wonderful time.
Awesome.
And I left Gordonsville over 30 years, but then I moved back. And so I've been here ever since. And so I guess
things have changed for the better, and so it's always nice. My granddaughter, she likes to visit when she can, and we've taken some of the strolls. So I told her she needs to come back because there's some more new businesses open, and we always try to go in and see what they have, and then try to figure out. She can't buy it for each store, but we
it's amazing how a promise of a shopping trip brings the grandkids in.
But anyway, so I'll be here for the duration. I'm not going to move away again.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Your turn.
Just help ladies first.
I'm Gina Jones. I'm the town clerk. Been with Gordonsville for almost 10 years.
Wonderful.
And also,
And a wonderful chef.
Yeah.
Dave Sullivan, I run the visitor center down here, and if you guys haven't thanked her enough, it's incredible food that she put together just for today.
Yes, please eat. Please.
Yes,
Please.
well, I made them stop so they could listen to us talk for a minute, so. Miss Regan?
Hi, I'm Regan McKay. I'm with Orange County Economic Development and Tourism. I'm the assistant of both, so I kind of get best of both worlds there. Yeah, I grew up here, went away for a bit, came back, and I'm excited to be back. I think Orange Visit Orange is kind of our motto, so yeah, I'm excited to meet all you guys.
Terry Woodworth, and I'm with, since the summertime this year, I've joined the Community Investment Collaborative based in Charlottesville, and I'm working on a grant from Go Virginia, with respect to rural entrepreneurship in the counties that aren't named Charlottesville, Albemarle, things like that. So basically running from Nelson to Fauquier County. I spent a lot of time on the road recently, but really excited to be here. I've been to a number of Orange Chamber events and otherwise.
It's kind of cut the heat down. Feels like about 85 degrees in here to me. I don't know about anybody else. But if you want to see me in a t-shirt, wait about 5 more minutes.
But I've been pleased to meet several people, Pat, Jessica, and Missy, we've talked.
Yes.
Debbie, we've emailed, so I'm looking forward to getting to meet more and more people. The whole point of this grant is to see what we can do to make sure that entrepreneurs and new businesses, and any business, small businesses, are supported. The Community Investment Collaborative also hosts the Central Virginia Small Business Development Center. We have a ton of activities and support one-on-one counseling that's free of charge. Rosie Beachy is here in Orange every month at different times. Every first Monday, thanks. Yep. And I get lost on some of them. But anyway, so Rosie is fantastic, and she's a great conduit to resources and support for any business, any small business. And so we love to talk about that. CIC itself actually has workshops, entrepreneurial workshops that we do every year. 16 weeks. It's been in Charlottesville for 11 years. This year, for the first time, with the support of Orange and Culpeper, is being done at the Orange Culpeper Red Carver Center on 15. And that 16-week workshop, and Jessica is one of our workshop helpers there, leaders, group leaders. Thank you. So a lot of activity, a lot of potential. We just want to make sure that all the businesses and startups have every opportunity to take advantage of anything we can do to help them grow and get better. So, and my son lived in Gordonsville for several years. Even though I'm living in Albemarle, he lived in Gordonsville and loves it here. So.
And as we wrap up there, I forgot to mention the upcoming chamber events. So next week on Tuesday morning, the 24th, we're going to make it the 24th at Blue Ridge. Is it still Blue Ridge? What's it? Blue Ridge Bank, which is very near here, the Business First Coffee. And then next Thursday, the 26th, at 5:30 is the Women in Business Group, and we're going to meet at Two Scoops Ice Cream Shops, Two Scoops Sweets and Treats in Orange, which is over near the McDonald's. And then November 16th.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. I know my dates. I'm good. Is the new member reception for the chamber, and that will be taking place at Woodbrook Farm. Fantastic venue. So make your plans to come out and RSVP so that Judy knows how much food to tell people to bring. Don't be a Jess and just show up at everything. RSVP is wonderful, and I think those are the next upcoming ones that we have.
Those are pretty much
at this
what's
point.
going on between
Yes.
now and the end of the year. We've got
Yes.
a couple of
I
other
did
things.
have one thing.
Missy has an announcement, I think.
On behalf of Partners First Federal Credit Union, Nicole and I wanted to give $250 to the Chamber Scholarship and challenge anyone else. Next. Where's the bears at tonight?
I'll take that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And piggybacking off of that comment, and also Danny's wonderful project with the skate park, I hope y'all have heard, but if you haven't, we're trying to build a new pool, 6-lane, 25-meter, new park, new playground, and it was originally projected to be $3.5 million, and we raised it in less than a year. However, that was an all-out push to raise $3.5 million. No government funds. We don't have any funds for a park. We have funds to pay our help and the police and that. We don't have extra money. We're small, but we raised donations. We got a lot of 25,000s, 10s, 5s, whatever. It's at least a 3-generation, if not longer, project. So it's not like we're coming to you for an annual ask and give us $50. Dig deep, put money aside for a year and give us $2,500 or $5,000, because you know how many people it takes to raise $3 million? It takes a lot of $2,500. It takes a billion, $50. So we need a lot of help. If it happens, it won't happen just because of us. It'll happen because we were determined to make it happen.
Ooh, dang, wow. Dave.
That's for the
David's leaning.
He's saving money for the pool. He's turning the lights off to.
It'll only happen if the community digs deep and helps us, because we need thousands of donors to give all they can, not hundreds to give something. That'll be we'll be just as thankful, but we'll raise about $17,000 versus $3 million. So go deep. I personally have been saving since we brought this up, and every spare penny's aside, and it's accumulating. And I'd announce a match the mayor, but then I would highlight what I'm giving. I don't want to do that. So I'll just allude to it. Somewhere between 700, no. But I'm just trying to make a point on how much we need. And the community, and look, this is why we don't have things like private clubs for pools, private this, private that. And the children don't have it. Because these small towns, we don't have it in their budget. Danny, come listen, that's a great project. Let me see what we have. $17, help you, Danny? So I mean, we don't have it. But if you have the enthusiasm to go out and ask people to give, then you find a grant that'll match it. Maybe you're starting to get there. So we got there, and then they wanted $3 million more. That's after we cut it down. They actually wanted about $4 million more, but I can't even stand to say that now. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. But not just you guys, and pass it along to your friends that might give a couple hundred or something. And you'll be remembered forever. We'll have a plaque, and it'll say, you know, $1,000 level, $500 level, $25. So there you'll be, you know. I think we'll have enough givers where I'm not sure we'll have a plaque big enough to have the 75s and the 100s, but if you at least give a couple hundred, you'll get up into the, but every name will be on the website. See, I'll take, we can't plaster the park with names, but everybody that gives will be on the website. So you'll be remembered forever through history. Give her the pool, making it happen. We need your help. This is or will it happen? I don't know. It certainly should, but it'll only happen, yeah. Especially if you know well-off people that could write a huge check and not even feel it. They exist around here. If you have an in with them, tell them it's not for the mayor of Gordonsville. It's not for the town of Gordonsville. It's a liability to us, believe it or not. It's not an asset, not to the town. It's an asset to the people of the town and everything. We'll go, you know, this will cost us 30 or 40 a year that we're not putting out of our budget now. So this is going to cost us a lot of money. We'll commit to that. We'll do that. But for the people, for the children, for the organizations, for the businesses, it's a huge asset and no liability. So without help, it ain't gonna happen. Thank y'all.
All right. Did I miss anybody?
We've got
Claire?
one here.
Hi! You know me!
I do.
I do. I know you too. Hi guys. Hi.
So you want to tell a little bit about your business? We're just using this as a networking opportunity.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a door prize drawing.
Okay.
A couple of them.
Well, my business pretty much is we do some printing and designing. for local people. And we also do building cleaning, okay? So that is one thing that my husband and I specialize in besides. So, but I do printing and designing of brochures, rack cards, whatever, you know, somebody needs anything. So they just tell me what they want and I'll design something and print it out for them and show them what I can do. But also we specialize in events. You know, we've run events and done those through this group, and we are from Florida, okay? So we belong to the Botanical Gardens of Florida, and we used to run events. We used to do their weddings, receptions, parties, whatever. We used to just do the whole gamut. We actually did the event for yearly, their huge plant festival that they ran with 67 vendors, and so we would set up the whole thing. But that's kind of what we did. We did events, I'm an event specialist, my husband's a manager, and then printing, designing, and then also we clean. We clean events. We, do whatever you need to do.
Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Claire is also a volunteer.
I'm a
and also
volunteer
works
here.
As a greeter at the visitor center. And her husband Curtis, who just kind of peeks around the
He's
corner
right
every
there.
now and then.
He's hiding.
He worked for us this summer as a pool manager at our pool and did a fantastic job and really just did a fantastic job. I can't say anything better than that. It was wonderful. Claire and Curtis are like the Energizer Bunnies of Gordonsville. You see them everywhere and they do everything. And we're very thankful to have them as part of our staff.
We've only been here a year.
And I just
We
became
moved
a-
here last year, 2021. Lived in New Jersey I've lived in New Jersey for 62 years. We moved to Florida when we retired, and then moved here a year ago from Florida to follow family and a grandchild. So, and that's why we're here. And but we love it here. We absolutely love it here. And we found this to be our new home, our new environment, new family, new friends. And we just love it.
And Curtis is
I just got inducted into as a Rotarian.
Yes.
Yes,
so
you
I'm so
did.
proud.
New one this week.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anything else? All right. David has generously provided us 3 door prizes, so everybody got a business card or some sort of something with your name on it in this bowl. He's going to draw out 3 names.
Sadly, we can't have any liquor, but I can give you a name.
There we go.
So I need a drawer. Debbie, come on over.
I was going to eat my sandwich.
Well, no, you know I will always interrupt you with reading.
You are, but you're fine.
I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna really mix them up.
That's the wrong one.
Danny Rivera.
This is a 9-ounce shot glass.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
It's an Orange County shot glass.
Let's see. We got her.
Yay!
I'm gonna stop letting her participate in our drawings, because she wins something almost every time.
Ask her about love.
Last one.
I know. Grab something here.
All right, Denise, is this the right one?
Denise.
That's it.